Yeah. You wanna press? Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to another hobby tip. So today on this hobby tip I'm going to be talking about stuff to do with airbrushes. Now I'm relatively new to the whole airbrushing scene, and this is just a little tip that I've kind of picked up. I don't know whether it's good or bad for your airbrush, but it's not harmed my Sotar 2020 at all. And it's basically, if you're lazy like me, as in like really lazy, you'll notice that I haven't cleaned this very much at all, and I tend to leave it sometimes and not clean it out thoroughly, not rinse it out and stuff like that. And what happens is you get a build-up of paint within this the nozzle mechanism, all the little bits in here, and when you come to use it, you kind of poof your airbrush, and it just like bleh, bleh, bleh. It just like falls out like a wet fart, really. Now, one of the things that I've found is quite useful to do is actually take or dismantle all this front bit whilst I'm not using it, and use airbrush thinner. Basically, I just use the Vallejo airbrush thinner, just a little pot of that stuff there, and then I got a little empty pot of it, just a mixing bottle, and what I do, I soak the individual bits in there. So literally it's a case of, I just take the front of the nozzle off. Now, one of the things that I did have to be careful with the front of the nozzle was this little whoa, shit, fucking not going to take the needle out as well. Well done, Jojo man. Let's just pop the needle out down there. Was this little plastic washer. Now, this, I'm guessing, is quite important. I don't really know, but I'm guessing. So what I tend to do, I tend to put it round my needle like this when I'm not using it, and then I find a bit of blue tack. There's a bit lying around, and then I just put that around the needle there just to stop the little white washer falling off, and then I put that safe somewhere. So anyway, so once I've got this front of the whatchamacallit, front of the airbrush nozzle assembly, once I've got that all sorted, I tend to dismantle it. So I'll take the front cap off. In fact, it's probably going to help if we just unscrew that. So, oh, take the front bit off, plop it in. Take the second bit off, because like I say, that bit comes in two parts, and this bit is normally where you get a lot of paint sticking over after a while, so we plop that in there as well. Then the nozzle itself goes in there, because again, paint gets dried up in there, and then just for good measure you plop the rest of it in there. And then literally that goes on, shake it around, and that's how I literally keep, Jesus Christ, phone's blowing up. And that's how I keep my airbrush bits and bobs nice and clean. But yeah, guys, so just a little hobby tip from me to you there. And yeah, might not, I don't know, I mean, some people are probably going to frown on this. They really are. But to be honest, guys, I've left my airbrush nozzle ends in this solution for probably about 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and nothing bad happens to the nozzle components. So there we go, guys. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you guys again on the next video. Oh, and it also helps if you use some tweezers as well to actually fish them out, because as you can see, you can't really fit your fingers in there. You've got to pull the whole thing out to get it. So I tend to just get some tweezers just in there like that. Takes a little bit of fishing. You can pretend it's a bit of a fun game if you want to. I'm going to fish about in there and just grab my bits out. There we go. It's the actual end of the video now. See you guys. Goodbye.